Hello, my name is Brian McDonough, President of the Norwood High Athletic Hall of Fame. We are back this year to recognize 6 Norwood High School athletes and a special contributor who have made significant contributions to the Norwood High athletic programs. Before I announce the new inductees, I would like to recognize the members of the Hall of Fame committee and give a little history of the organization. The Norwood High Hall of Fame has been in existence for many years and had become dormant until 2007. A group of alumni and residents came together and created bylaws and qualifications for the inductees. Jim Gormley, a longtime Norwood historian and former school committee member, was our first president and served for 10 years. The early inductions were held at the Elks, and a meal was provided for a fee. When the new high school was built, we moved the ceremony to the Norwood High School auditorium, with light refreshments offered in the dining hall. Moving the ceremony to the high school allowed us to offer the program for free to the inductees, their families, and the community. Thanks to Jack Tolman and the crew at Norwood Community Media, we've been able to live stream the ceremony. A big part of the ceremony has been the highlight video that Jack produces, showing the inductees in action and hearing testimony from former teammates and coaches. After 17 very successful seasons, the committee met to review and update the bylaws and nomination forms. We have 4 new Norwood High School Hall of Famers join our committee. The new members include Norwood High School math teacher Jim Sweeney, class of 1997, and fellow classmate Allison Dixon Baranowski from 1997, Lisa Davenport Reginini from the class of 2003, and Allie Maloof, who is presently the Stonehill softball coach. This group brought renewed energy and suggestions to make our program and selection process even better. I'd like to give a shout out to our officers and committee members. Without their efforts, we would not be able to recognize some of Norwood's best. Vice President Jack Tolman, class of 81, Secretary Paula Pelagi, longtime Spanish teacher here at the high school, honorary 09, Treasurer Dan Kennedy, class of 78. Our program coordinator who does the book for us, Peter McFarland, 07 honorary. Kathy Shakoy, Hall of Fame coach, teacher, 40 years of being involved at Norwood High. Jerry Miller from the class of 1965. Joanne Gleason from the class of 74. Nora Glenn, class of 76, longtime teacher and coach here at the high school. Tricia Brown, class of 83, Hall of Famer at Norwood High School and present Stonehill basketball coach. Brian McKenna, class of 1987, and John Longley, the athletic director. At this time, I'd like to announce the 2025 Norwood High Hall of Fame inductees. First, from the class of 1971, Joe Pacello. Joe was the captain of both the basketball and baseball team. A multi-time Bay State League All-Star, Joe was a quiet leader and one of the most versatile players on both teams. He led the basketball team to a big win over Don Bosco at the Garden. Playing for legendary baseball coach Pete Wall, Joe had a batting average over 400. Next, Frank Civittone, class of 1973. One of Norwood's greatest wrestler, a legendary weightlifter and humanitarian, Frank won every match his senior year by pin, many times in the first 30 seconds. Frank also won the Lowell tournament that had some of the best wrestling teams throughout New England. He was inducted to the Mass Wrestling Hall of Fame last year. From the class of 1978, Scott Fisk, Boston Globe, Boston Herald, Patriot Ledger, all-scholastic hockey goalie. In Scott's senior year, the team went 16-0-1. He had a 1.88 goals against average and finished the last 9 games with only 9 goals against. Scott went on to play hockey at Providence College. Jason Nutting, class of 1994, a 2-sport athlete in football and baseball, a multi-time Bay State League All-Star. He led the league his junior year and batted over .525 his senior year. A Boston Globe and Herald All-Scholastic player, he is also a member of the Globe Super Team. Next, Jack Dixon, class of 2001. Jack comes from a long history of Norwood athletes, including his Hall of Fame grandfather and sister. Jack excelled in both football and basketball. A two-way player on the 2001 Super Bowl team, he made an impact on both sides of the ball. On the basketball court, Jack was a 1,000-point scorer and helped lead the team to the state semifinals at the Boston Garden. A Global Scholastic, Jack went on to play basketball at Assumption College. Casey Smith, class of 2015, will be inducted on her first year of eligibility. A three-sport athlete in field hockey, ice hockey, and lacrosse, she was a force on every team. In field hockey and ice hockey, she was a Bay State League and Global Scholastic. She set many high school records here for Norwood in both hockey and field hockey. Casey continued her field hockey career at Stonehill College, where she continues setting new records for the school. Our final recognition is our Blue and Gold Award. This award goes to someone who has made a significant impact to the community volunteering. This year's award goes to Rick Morrison. Rick has done more for the youth and Norwood teams than most people realize. For the past 40 years, he's been the guy coordinating field use, lining fields every week. I had the good fortune to work with Rick as the athletic director during my time here at Norwood High School and during the construction of the high school. Rick would stay in constant communication to work with the school program and the youth program. Rick truly represents volunteerism and so worthy of the Blue and Gold Award. As I wrap up, I want to remind the people Norwood High Athletic Hall of Fame ceremony will take place on Saturday, November 29th. More information will be coming in the fall. Congratulations to all our inductees, and also congratulations to all of Norwood High graduating seniors this year. Go Mustangs!